We are live. That was very quick. Usually it takes a few seconds to go live. But the internet is working in my favor this morning. There's not been so much scuttlebutt of information coming to me that would help this show be better than today, this morning.
Wow.
Several people, my phone is temperature hot with texts.
Like regarding vinyl community or
regarding vinyl news, hot news, everything. It's crazy how much information has been set free to the universe this morning.
Plus, don't forget, Mazzy's coming. Mazzy's coming.
Well, Jim, I don't really get a lot of fan mail, so to speak. But I've been getting several messages from people who are viewers.
Yes.
Saying how much they love me. I'm not even joking. I mean, Jim, do you ever want to get this? Hi, Rob. This guy, I'm going to give a shout out. David. I'm not a fan of many Davids, but this David, thank you for the nice message. If you're watching, I'll respond to your note. But, you know, I know this might not seem the case, but my general thought of doing this, of streaming and all this stuff, and I've always said, this vinyl community nonsense, because it's not the real world, is a great outlet for me. It's a good distraction from real life. And I generally act stupid. I don't think I'm so very, when I bash people most of the time, it's out of humor. And this person, David's message was exactly that. Like, if he's getting the vibe I'm putting out, I'm not here to ruin anyone's world.
He doesn't get that it's just a matter of time.
That you call a guy and then cement shoes are put on.
Yeah. We have a fail-safe now. It's 2 phone calls.
When more people get here, so I had lunch with my friend Brad from Omnivore, and he gave me a bunch of the new records that are coming out from them. So I'll show them. Also, yeah, Mazzy's coming to town. It's a jam-packed weekend, guys. Mazzy, I'm putting LA on notice. LA, you're on notice. Me, Mazzy, Joey, Jim. Who else?
Noble?
No, I don't know about that. Let's not talk about that. I don't know if that will probably happen. Will it? Oh, wait. How are you communicating to us this morning? I guess there's
He's waiting for a plane.
I don't
the airport.
I flew a bunch of times lately, but I've not connected to the internet. Is it quick enough now that you can watch video through the plane's internet? Okay, yes. So let's talk. Eddie's come back. I think I maybe made a stupid joke that might have pissed off Eddie, but I didn't mean to. Eddie's a good guy. So it's been communicated, and Thursday morning I watched the In Grooves video before I come on. Sam Records is reissuing 3 of their artisan titles that they put out. They're not coming out as artisan titles. What that means is Sam put out these limited records with kind of, were they handmade covers or these special made covers? I don't know if this is the first one they did, but they did the Donald Byrd Transition album, and it was limited, and that thing goes for a bunch of money, just not as much as a real transition. The ones I got is he did the 2 Sun Ra ones, the one that was released and then one that apparently was shelved and not released. Those I got, and those were like a couple $100 each shipped. So he's putting those 3 titles out, but they're not with the special covers. They're just regular versions. So I don't have the Donald Byrd. I'm gonna order that one. So that's one news. Second news, hot off my phone, and I'm gonna give a shout out. Leland, you wouldn't think a dude who lives in Phoenix is connected to the pulse of the world, but he is.
Leland's in Phoenix?
No, Leland lives in Phoenix. He's the de facto fanboy of the Ingroove. He just communicated to me that Universal, and I just got the email, Leland. If you are subscribed to UDiscover, they're putting out I think Danzig's first 4 albums on vinyl. Now, I know I'm not a fan of Danzig. I know Mother. I know that one song. But can someone explain to me how rare these Danzig albums are to find? In that, have they ever been reissued, and how long has it been since there has been a reissue of the Danzig album? Harry's a big Danzig fan.
Morning, Harry.
Good morning.
So your audio is not good, Harry.
Good morning.
Okay, thank you.
I've never owned a Danzig record or a Misfits record in my life. I've sold them.
I have a cassette of Misfits. I have a Misfits cassette I've been meaning to post to sell.
They were popular when I had my store.
So what label was Danzig on, and did Universal acquire it, or were they on that?
It was on Plan 9 originally. I don't know what the reissues are.
So that
was Misfits, but I don't know about Danzig.
This is a big deal then, right? So hold on. So how Vinyl Piper, how rare are these Danzig records? Then the next piece of news that I received, what else did I read? The transition, the Sam Records, Danzig. What other news did I not go over that I received? That's pretty good. You know, I was meaning on Tuesday to investigate, and maybe I'll try it this morning. If for Record Store Day, I did a video with Harry and Mazzy, and it was actually really good. Go watch that.
Yeah, because Jim wasn't there.
But there's a you typically UK and Japan and even Canada have some different titles that you can only get there in those countries. I did look through the UK Record Store Day, and I think I'll bring it up. I think I noticed only a few titles. There were a couple Billy Idol titles that I did not see on the US Record Store Day.
White Wedding.
Billy Idol's good. I don't mind.
I love Billy Idol.
Yeah, I do too. You got to love anyone who was permanently banned from going to Thailand.
Why is he
really?
banned from going?
He was kicked out. He tore up a hotel, and they didn't deport him. They kicked him out, and he's never allowed to go back.
One of my dear friends just got a 5-year visa for Thailand.
Hey,
Rhino Reels, that's new to me.
Oh, okay. So tonight, me, Mazzy, Joey,
Billy Idol right there.
Me, Mazzy, Joey, and Jim are going to that Lennon event at the it's not the Dolby Theater. The Dolby Theater is where they have the Oscars. It's the Dolby Labs. It's like it's
something to do with
it's Dolby Atmos and Dolby Digital. It's like a screening room that they built for promotion. So if you go see a movie that's in Dolby Digital, they'll do press screenings there. And then Jim and I have gone there for Dolby Atmos events for albums that have been remastered or into Dolby Atmos.
A couple of Zappa events.
He did not say Gemini. He said Jim and I.
Yeah. And then So we're going to that. But I just got word that the Audio Salon, which I think, and Jim can correct me, I think is the highest end audio store in LA. I think it is. It's here in Santa Monica, and they're doing an event tonight for Rhino for reel to reel, Harry. So it doesn't say on the post.
Yeah, but they're probably doing 10-inch reels, and that's such a limited market.
It doesn't say the titles that they're.
Does it say the size? Does it give any details? I'd like to see
It
that.
says 15 IPS. It's
credit
99% of his range.
Credit.
too.
Hey, the guy in the fan note, the guy loved when I do this. Shut up and let Rob talk. I'm being serious. In this fan note that I got, so the note I got for the event is on the tracking angle. It says this Thursday, October 9th, 7 to 9, the Audio Salon is honored to be hosting a reel-to-reel tape listening event. Join us for drinks and the world premiere of a re-release of 2 amazing classic rock albums. Well, wait. Yeah, from Rhino.
Okay, well, does it say what speed the tapes are or what size they are?
It doesn't. I just read you everything, Harry. Can you not?
Okay. It's probably the same kind of thing that Chad's doing, and those are like $500-$600 reels each.
Yeah, each.
It's ridiculous.
Some of the new reels are 15 IPS, which yeah. I mean, it's not. I'm sure it sounds freaking.
Oh yeah, I'm sure it does.
I don't buy those electro whatever they are records that are $500 each either. The
Electric Recording Company,
right?
I'm very happy with the 7-inch, 7.5 IPS.
7.5 IPS, fantastic.
And there's some good 3 3/4 too.
If you had if you had to order some reels to tape, what is the size that is available to people?
Well, is all 3 3/4, 7.5, and
they're all
7 by 2-inch tape if you want. If you got a machine.
Yeah.
I mean, who's making tape, and what size are they making?
There's not a lot of new tape being made that you can get retail.
Oh, well, someone out there told me what they believe the titles are.
Okay.
I can't say.
Really?
What's her name? I can't tell you.
All right, guys, listen. It's Donna Summer. Her albums.
If that was on a 7-inch reel, I'd buy it. I'm a Donna Summer fan.
Now, let me, Harry. I understand what Chad charges for his tapes, but would you expect Rhino to put out tapes at that price point?
Probably, if it's the same thing, yeah.
That's why I made the joke. Ricks, you're devoid of any sense of humor. That's why I made the joke.
But the thing is, I believe even with the ones Chad's doing, those are one-on-one copies.
I think so.
Yeah, they're not mass producing those.
I've heard some of that stuff at the audio shows, and it's, crazy.
Well, I've said this. When I go to audio shows, typically, in my opinion, the best rooms I go into, the source for the audio is tape. Those have been the best rooms I've gone into.
Most of the rooms are streaming.
Yes, they are.
3/4 of them are streaming.
Right. And I don't think the streaming's horrible, but the best sounding audio I hear when I go into the rooms is tape.
Matt, this was the name of my band as a Bruce Springsteen fan.
Well, what didn't you have a version called the G String Band?
G Street, right here, not string. We all met on Garfield Street.
Read us another one of your emails that you got saying how cool you are,
dude. Here's the cool thing about the They love when I yell at you guys, and they like when I yell at Mazzy, especially.
Really?
No, I can understand that.
But you are not loved. You are liked.
Okay. That's been my whole life story.
G-spot
Until
tornado.
I learned to make clam chowder.
How many times does your wife say to you, Harry, I like you as a friend?
Well, we have a lot of oral sex. We pass each other in the hall, and she says, fuck you, and I say, fuck you back.
But you always look both ways when you're at the top of the stairs, right, Harry?
I always make her go first. I feel love, I feel love, I feel love, I feel
Yeah, I
love.
like Donna Summers.
Hey, I'm going to tell you something.
No, there's no S at the end.
I don't.
Oh, there isn't?
I'm not a big believer in like guilty pleasures when it comes to movies. Either a movie's enjoyable to watch or it's not. Thank God It's Friday is not a horrible movie. And Donna Summer, I don't know she acted in any other movies, but she has a part in there and she's not bad.
She was pretty religious.
I think she grew up.
Yeah, she was.
I think she grew up religious, veered away from it, and then kind of partly into her career. Maybe after
they said for Love to Love You, she was so embarrassed to do the moaning part, they had to turn the lights off in the studio while she did it.
Well, there's a documentary they did on HBO that's really good. Go watch that.
I haven't seen that.
Go watch it. It's good.
I don't have HBO. Don't tell me what to do, Rob.
Fuck you. Fuck
we're
you.
We're not married, okay?
Harry,
tell me what
Harry,
to do,
I hate to break this to you, Harry. I only like you as a friend.
And no benefits.
All right, guys. So I got some records yesterday from my friend Brad at Omnivore. They have a lot of good stuff coming out. In fact, their record store day stuff is really good.
Mazzy turns the lights off too, even when he's alone.
Mazzy turned the lights off in the plane. So these are Omnivore titles that are not record store day. These are ones that are just coming out. So they're putting this out November 7th. This is Nina Simone's last album. She recorded an album for Elektra in 1992 or 90. It came out as one LP. This is a double LP with extra stuff. I was reading how they redid this. Elektra went to her and she said, just tell me how much money you're going to give me. Like, give me money. And I know she went, like, in her later years, she mentally lost it, I think. Right. But I listened to this. I listened to the first album. This is good. There's orchestration behind her. It sort of reminds me of like whenever an old artist has sort of a comeback. That's what
like the Pablo releases.
No, Pablo's no.
Because those are all later in their life.
No, I understand it, but it's not the same thing. I'm talking about when Tony Bennett had a resurgence. I'm talking about when other art like Johnny Cash had the resurgence from the American recordings. That's what this reminds me of. And you can hear like the sadness in her voice, I think, in this. It's really good. So I highly recommend it. Really,
and that's Omnivore.
Really nice inserts with the liner notes. And this is not Omnivore stuff typically is not hugely expensive. So this is good. They did a good job with that. What they're doing is they're releasing all the Francois Hardy Vogue recordings from the 60s. So you can go to Omnivore's site and they're putting out an exclusive box that has like over 14 discs in it and a DVD of TV appearances. That box is like $350 and several of the discs are exclusive to that box. You can't get those if you don't buy the box, but they are releasing several of the albums individually. And he gave me like 5 of them. This is a double album. I listened to this last
Nice
night.
to be on the gravy train.
I'm on the it's less a gravy train and it's my friend and it's his company.
I know.
The record.
I'm just busting your chops, man.
Mazzy's on the Mazzy will get these because he's on the gravy train. But these are really well done.
No one puts Francois in a box. I'm sorry.
They came out on colored vinyl. This is a nice gatefold. And this one's on orange. I give they didn't put them in lined sleeves, but they came in these really because the albums are in French, but I think these inserts are in English. So really nice, well done. Here's one. This is another one. Here's the thing.
Was she like the French version of Julie London, or
I think
better? She was probably better.
I don't know how popular she was in the US at the time, but I could say I think this is my take. I'm not well read on her history. She was sort of like a not Astrid Garabato.
Yeah.
Or what's the British Jane Birkin? She was sort of more legit to me than those two. You know? So she was a pop kind of hippie chick to me. That's what she was. Here's another one. I don't even know. The titles are in French, so I'm not going to pronounce them. This is a gatefold. And these are really nice whatevers.
They do a nice job at a decent price.
Yeah.
You can tell them I said that. I always say that when I'm in public.
I'll tell you this. Their records are typically under 30. They're like under $25. And these are really well done. Brandon from who comes on the Jazz Bombs is a fan of hers. He likes her later 70s stuff, but they're not the Vogue. They're not on Vogue. So they're not reissuing those. All right. And here's the last one that are coming out as individual titles. I like this logo here. Mono stereo process. This is a.
What does that mean? Mono stereo process.
I don't know. Okay. Here's another record that's coming out, and I know you want this one, Harry.
Hey, Biggie. I have that. I have a reissue of that, but not.
Well, this is a reissue that they're putting out, the Spike Jones Halloween. But here's what's cool. Paul Frees. Do you not know Paul Frees? He did all the voices like for the Rankin Bass stop motion.
Oh, okay.
Stuff. And he's a very, I think he was like on the Grinch. Remember you're a mean one. I think that's Paul Frees. I found some kick-ass records yesterday. I found a Music Matters 33 of Idle Moments, Grant Green.
Oh, if you go to the Hawthorne forum, I say I have that record too.
What? This, the Music Matters are Joe Harley did the Music Matters, and they're sort of what the Tone Poets are based on, and they have these great pictures are inside, and they're not putting out Tone Poets, so the Music Matters releases. So this was a cool find, and I found it very cheap. Like this is easily, I think, $125, $150 now. This was nowhere near that.
And that's the reissue. Is that much?
This is the Music Matters 33 that you can no longer get. They're not redoing these as Tone Poets. These are hard to find, and the Music Matters generally go for money. This is the 33 version, not the 45, and I think this is around $125, $150 to get. I found it yesterday for way less. So, and then I found this. This is a good avant-garde record, Jackie Byard, Sunshine of My Soul. Very good with Elvin Jones. And then I went and met up with Joey. He was recording in LA this week for a 7-horse album. So I was hung up for 3 hours. And Joey VCLT'd me the new Love Supreme mono reissue. So I listened to this, and this is good. I have the UHQR, which is outstanding, is crazy sounding, but this is not horrible. So this is good.
I have the orange vinyl that was out at Target, which sounds really good.
That has the metal work from Chad's standard stereo, and that sounds good. But this was just released as the mono, and from what I understand, it wasn't recorded in mono. This is like a fold down, whatever that is. But here's a picture. So one of the cool things of going to hang out with Joey while he recorded was getting to meet a friend of Joey's who he went to high school with. So there's a picture of us. There's Joey and his bandmate right there. And this dude right here. Do you know who that guy is?
No.
That's Lance Guest from The Last Starfighter. The movie The Last Starfighter. One of the best movies ever made. He was very nice. He was cool. We talked. Oh, it was good. He was a cool dude.
Can I show some records? I picked up 2.
Okay, listen. Hold on. I'll show you records, but I have to speak to Elliot. Elliot, it is the music matters. Idle moments. That's hard to get. It's the 33 and the third version, not the 45 RPM. Okay, thank you.
Chester, explain it to Elliot, will you please?
I think Chester is barking at the cat across the street.
What I like about Elliot is that he turns the word I into a 2-syllable word. Ah.
All right.
Anyway, hey Dan, that was a hell of a comeback yesterday. Game 5, Friday.
All right, Jim, do your stupid crap.
So I my friend Bob Donnelly was in town from Prescott, Arizona.
Oh, why is he in town? Doing something for Impacts?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. Okay. And so we met at Atomic Records, and he started pulling records out. Do you have this? Do you have this? And he was really freaked out because there's so many more good records here in LA than there are up in Prescott, Arizona. But anyways,
that's hard to believe.
Hard to believe.
We'll see.
Yeah. So he based entirely on his suggestion, I bought this record, which I've heard about, and called Oregon. You know this?
Yes.
I see their records all the time.
They're a jazz fusion band.
Great sounding.
They're sort of like someone can correct me if I'm wrong, but they're sort of like the minor league version of Weather Report.
This record will make your stereo sound so good. You'll be so happy with it. It's really, truly a great sounding record.
What's the name of it?
Oregon. Out of the Woods. Out of the Woods.
What year is that? We need to find an Oregon record from 1974 for Marty.
No, it probably is from then.
78.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, they probably got one from 74.
Close. Great record. I had heard of it, never owned it.
I keep saying the one I keep maybe wanting to pick up is the one they did with Elvin Jones.
Well, I can tell you that this sounds phenomenal. Really.
Where are they from?
From
Pittsburgh. Okay.
They're from Oregon, I think.
El Paso. And then this is right up Rob's.
Okay.
Right up Rob.
Always thinking of you though, Marty, when I'm looking.
All right, where did you pick that up from?
Same. Donnelly told me to buy this. Do you have this? He was going crazy about it. One of his favorite records.
Oh, okay.
Jackie McLean, Action.
How much did you pay for it?
$35. It's a Liberty Blue Note.
Okay, it's a Tone Poet. I actually have a mono, an OG mono of it, but I have the Tone Poet. You can get the Tone Poet. It sounds great.
So anyway, this record just kicks ass. It's so good.
Well, I'll check it. Plane records kick ass, but his Liberty output on Blue Note is outstanding to me. That's some good shit.
So this is good. Bobby Hutcherson's vibes just coming through. It's just lovely. So those are two fun records that I picked up.
I just said they were like a B level Weather Report, like they're jazz fusion, right?
Anyway,
I'm interested in the mono too. That's why I'm keeping it as part of my collection. Here's the funny thing: when people reach out to me and want records, can't Rob have a record? Can't I have one for me?
No, you're a flipper. They call
Listen, here when I go out looking for records, when I go out looking for records, it's me first, other people second.
Excuse me.
I know. You go out, you find a record for yourself, and then you find a shitload of records that you're going to flip to justify the one you paid for yourself, you bought for yourself. And it's just psychologically charming because bottom line, you're a charming dude.
Yes, that's the one thing he likes. He thinks it's hilarious. He said, my favorite thing I do is bash Chris from Record Talk. I don't really. Here's the deal. You think it's VCLT for me. I don't.
If it's got a Chicken of the Sea hype sticker, I'll take it.
Dude, Harry, that's all I do now is go to the Elvis section. But I did look. To my credit, I found
you never know.
I found an Elvis record worth money. So
any Elvis in shrink wrap with an original hype sticker, and there's not a lot of that type of stuff, but any of those, pick them up.
Yeah, but any album with an original hype sticker increases the value.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. The Rix, who has no connection to any information worth anything, says, I have an update. LA stores no longer put up signage about Rob's visits. They flash a red light, and he's been there to know that he was there, and then he couldn't.
Oh, this is funny. When we were at Atomic yesterday, when I was there with Donnelly, he's digging and he goes, hasn't Rob been here? Because there were records he thought you'd want. He's like, when was the last time Rob was here?
Yesterday, I had lunch with my friend Brad, and I went to a store, and then I came home because I had stuff.
So when was the last time you were at Atomic?
Probably over the weekend, so I'm due for a visit. Like today our hanging out today is up in the air where exactly we will hang out.
I'm telling you this. Mazzy's coming. I have to clean.
No, he's just breathing hard.
I have to clean my RCN World Headquarters just in case. I know Mazzy's not going to stop by here, but if I don't clean it, then he'll come by.
Okay.
Just go, what a fucking pigsty. So
Elliot, you have maybe the least desirable version. The 2014s, although they're mastered by Bernie Grumman, they're digital, and whoever manufactured them, they're riddled with manufacturing errors, I think. So they're the lower desirable. But there are some that have those are really the only reissues you can get. But a lot of them are not the greatest. The best idle moments you can get is the one they put out for the Blue Note. I believe it's a Blue Note Classic.
So this one's not desirable then?
No, that one, that's the best one you can currently get because it's in print. That's a Blue Note Classic, and it's really good. It's Kevin Gray. It's good.
Yeah, I like jazz guitarists more than jazz horns.
I do have a little.
Safe and Sound was in town, and he didn't fucking call RCN World Headquarters. What the hell, man?
Hold on.
Nobody likes me. Everybody hates me.
I have a post. I have something to post. Can I post it? So I posted on my Instagram, I picked up that Music Matters Grant Green, and I got a comment from a great follower of the Instagram. Hold on. The person commented, one of my favorites.
That's stunty.
Stinky?
I had a long conversation with him.
All right. Well, if you want to hear what their conversation was about, go to Jim's channel.
Go there now.
Did you see there's a whole bunch of Frank Zappa box sets on sale?
New ones?
All the stuff that's been out before, but they're all like really cheap. I forget who's offering them all. There's a bunch of stuff that's like 30-40% off.
Oh, I have all that. I have so much of that crap. I don't have room, you know. There's the old Masters. I used to have both of the old Masters boxes, and quite frankly, I didn't think they were that good, so I sold them. But I have all those records. And then there's the band The Boots, where he did 3 fucking versions, CD, LP, and cassette. And those are both 2 boxes. That's 6 boxes right there.
Why do you need to know, Marcus? Are you going to try and gate crash? I don't know. It's like 6 o'clock.
Wait a minute. John Lennon's 85th birthday celebrated around the world with global listening party today, October 9th, at citizenofnewtopia.com. Go there.
It's also Jackson Brown's birthday today.
Newtopia. Newtopia.com.
Hold on 1 second. So from what I saw, they did this Lennon event in New York City already.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Does anyone follow? There's this dude who I think it really is only on Instagram named Vinyl Benji. Do you know this guy? Does anyone?
No.
He's a huge Beatles fan. He's a huge Beach Boys fan. And he went to the event, and he has a picture with Sean Lennon there. So I wonder if Sean Lennon's going to be at the event tonight. I wonder if that's going to happen.
There's probably a good chance. It's his birthday, too.
Chance isn't going to be at the Chance, you're not going to be at the event tonight, right?
I can
now,
tell
how did you get Robin that, Jim?
Huh?
How did you manage to let them get Rob in there?
Well, that's the thing. That's why I can tell you, Sean Ono Lennon will not be there. This is the B list.
There is a restraining order.
If Rob and I are in, if I get a +1, then it's B list. You know, they're down to the B part of the list. Everyone's going to the Warner Brothers, the Rhino thing over at in Santa Monica tonight. Yeah. That's where all the A-listers are.
Hey, Elliot, we talked about Rush on the show you were on Tuesday. Listen,
I think this thing tonight is going to be pretty cool, though. It's going to sound fucking amazing.
Well, we'll see. I think this phrase will be uttered at the event tonight, and you guys tell me if you think it'll be uttered. Shut up, Mazzy. Do you think that will be said tonight?
Doubt it. I'm looking forward to seeing Mazzy's videos, though, if they're allowing him, full access to film if you want.
Can I do my version of Mazzy's wrap-up video? Hey, guys, I'm still here in LA. I'm flying back to Seattle, but I just wanted to do a quick video of the event from last night. It was to celebrate, what's the name of this fucking album that they're doing?
Power to the People.
1-to-1.
We went to a Power to the People. I was summoned from the depths of England to come to this event, and I attended, and I was so overcome that I passed out and missed the whole event. And I'll have pictures on my channel of Mazzy and a coma on the floor. Thank you.
Everybody at 1:00 Pacific time. Go to citizenofnewtopia.com, and Yoko Ono Lennon's Imagine Peace Tower will be lit up in Reykjavik.
Yeah,
I believe in Iceland.
Hey,
In John's honor today at 1 p.m. Pacific,
Hey,
5 p.m.
Jim, can I ask a favor?
Shut up.
When they gas up and turn up the Dolby Atmos in that theater for Yoko screaming like a banshee, and then the blood starts coming out of my eyes, can you get that video clip of that for me?
Yeah, I will. I'll have my phone on the ready. Normie first hit Hollywood Boulevard at 62.
I'll tell you this. I don't know. I truly don't know how many people have proper access to Dolby Atmos. I mean, the only real way most people can experience it is if you go to a theater that has Dolby Atmos, a movie theater. But when I went to this Zappa event with Jim, because the way proper Dolby Atmos works is they can pinpoint a sound in this space. They can directionally put a sound in any spot they want.
Yeah,
that really is
behind you,
in front of your face,
top of your head.
Yeah. So when they played this, which Zappa one did we see?
I don't remember.
So when they played the album in Atmos, it was insane. It was like sounds were here, there, and everywhere. It was crazy.
Be a good song title.
Now I heard years ago. I heard at Universal down in one of their studios, they had converted it to a Dolby Atmos, and I heard side 2 of Abbey Road, Dolby Atmos in this little tiny, it was like a studio downstairs at Capitol. And while it was impressive, I don't need to hear a snare drum up behind my head. To me, Dolby Atmos is great for like movies. If there's a car that rolls over your fucking head and lands behind you, that's Dolby Atmos.
I mean,
but I did not need Ringo playing drums behind me.
The cool thing they do at these events at this theater, which is incredibly designed for the Atmos, is they do a demo, and it's like dripping water. There's drip there, there's drip there, there's drip there, and it's crazy. So it should be really good.
Yeah, it should be fun.
Okay. Let me go. What are you laughing about?
Chris's comment.
Hey, Michael, I don't know where your last comment is to show Mazzy. Just retype your comment. Oh, wait. Is it this? Mazzy, check out the band Raja. They did a great cover of I Should Have Known Better in 1984. Okay, that
Dolby Atmos is just another flavor of the month. There'll be something else next year.
Actually, it's not a flavor of the month. This is me, and people can correct me. For when you go to a movie theater, the surround sound system was the first big one. Was Lucasfilms? No, THX. THX. Yeah. Then there was another one. I forget the other one. There's another one. Someone tell me what it is. And then Dolby Atmos, I think, is the best out of all the surround sound encoding.
But it's never going to be huge for home. It might be good for home theater, but not for stereo.
But not plenty of people have home surround sound systems. But I'm talking about going to a proper movie theater and watch.
Yeah, there would be great.
It seems though that a lot of stuff that's being reissued is being reissued in Dolby Surround and all these kind of weird formats.
So out of all, there's 3. DTS is one, THX is one, but Dolby Atmos is the best. That's my feeling.
It's fake audio. Is that biggie? I don't know.
It's just, they had 5-to-1 surround sound. They had 7-to-1. That it just keeps.
I can tell you, the 7.1 is really good. If you go into a theater with Dolby 7.1, the sound's designed to go through your body. That's what it's designed to do. But the Atmos is it. I promise you, if you go to this theater, this Dolby Atmos proper theater, and listen to this mixed music to take advantage of it, it's pretty good.
It's just interesting to see how a live album's going to sound in it. Which
Well,
I'll never know unless I go to the theater.
I expect. Okay, wait. Okay, someone is banned, but you should be used to being banned. This person who I just banned.
Wait. Nakamichi what? Hoo-ha. Nakamichi Pro Logic.
Yeah, but Pro Logic is the surround sound system. Nikimachi is the manufacturer.
I have no idea what Big Ian is talking about.
All right, where is Big Ian now?
I'm supposed to back him up.
The new Atmos version of Blues for Allah is killer. I'll bet it is. Are there headphones that are Atmos? I don't
know. Well, I'll tell you this. Okay, here's another thing. They're the faux surround sound systems. Like Bose makes one. And I've heard those, and those are pretty good too. Those trick your brain.
I like the way stereo tricks my brain. Brain.
A fart tricks your brain, Jim. When Jim doesn't have to fart, but if he's in proximity to someone who farts, Jim always says this to himself: "Did I just fart, or did someone else just fart?"
Not true. That's so not true. We can all identify our own farts. Come on.
You know what?
I've never smelled anyone else's farts that I appreciated.
Now, listen, if there's a Q&A tonight, I'm being serious. Somebody ask why they fucked around on I know it's a different album, but why they took off "Woman Is the End of the World." Sometime
give me shit for that.
Okay, I'm going to do this right now for Barry. I have the ability to, if that happens, tell you exactly what
Sean's there.
Okay, here's what's going to happen. So I'll raise any questions? I'm going to raise my hand. Yes, a good-looking gentleman in the baseball cap.
The guy behind the tall guy.
Yes, I have a question. Why did you take "Women Is the End of the World" off? Suddenly, men come out of the sides and drag me from the theater. That's what's going to happen.
Yeah,
ice written on their back.
Yeah, you had to sign a document that allows them to beat you like a rug.
Hey, Bob.
Hey, guys.
Hey.
Are you getting high?
I wish.
Oh.
Just a cigar. Sometimes a cigar is just a cigar.
You know, that's what Bill Clinton said.
No, that was Sigmund Freud. Somebody asked him if a cigar was a phallic symbol. He said sometimes a cigar is just a cigar.
And also, comments are getting banned. So there you go. It's a one big happy family when it comes to.
I wanted to read that. Where'd it go?
It's gone now. It's in the void of nonsense.
You got to be fast.
See, we get another guy up here. I got to move my camera so everything's balanced here.
Now, here's a good question for you all. Apparently, someone has a war against that no one cares about but this person. So, but tonight, Harry, you've answered your own question. I think when it comes to that, it's the world we live in now.
Bullshit.
What?
Ugh.
Let's not give up. Let's not give up.
Oh no, we should. I've already given up.
You have given up. Okay.
Just look at me.
Typically, I don't dwell upon things that I don't give a shit about. So I wouldn't.
Dr. Robert, do you have Francois Hardy records?
I do. I was noticing who posted one. I like Francois Hardy, and Wax posted one, right?
Yeah. Obviously, you don't watch the show, Dr. Robert.
Which show?
This stream this morning.
I haven't seen it up until I got on. No, I haven't. But No, I like Francois Hardy. I mean, she has a lot of records, and I think, a lot of them very good. I only have a couple or three of her stuff, but I'm looking for more.
Okay, Dr. Robert, I suggest you watch from the beginning of the stream.
Right now?
There's a box set coming out.
No, my buddy at Omnivore, they're reissuing her Vogue recordings.
All right. Well, yeah, I think that she's worthy of that for sure. She's good.
I listened to the one album.
You like it?
They for Record Store Day in April, they put out a best of double disc Francois Hardy. That was good, but this one album I listened to, this double album that my Omnivore is putting out, was really good. I liked it.
Cool.
It has one side is all live. It was good. She's good.
Yeah.
Yes,
no,
Josh.
I like her too.
Wait, Josh, are you Josh D? Let me know in the comments.
I don't understand that. Don't eat cake, but yeah, I tend to not anyway. But
I don't know if Leland is still watching. I have a question for him.
Leland, are you watching?
What's going on with Tracks in Wax in Phoenix? I know the owner is trying to sell, but their box of peppers came back to me. So are they still open? What's going on?
So for anybody that cares, the Electric Nebraska box set has been delayed by 2 weeks due to Taylor Swift taking over all the pressing plants, no doubt.
I love Taylor. She's 6 feet tall, Rob.
I know. I've said that.
I'll drink the water.
I've noticed. Here's one thing I've noticed. I believe she's a good-looking person, but I think since she's been with the football player, he has her working out.
She walks funny though now.
Fit. She looks very. Fit.
Come on, Harry. You know who scares me? I don't want to get political or anything.
I don't even know what that means.
I'm worried about Christy Noem. She's lost.
Hey, we're not talking. Hey, another thing. At least 5 people have reached out to me. They like it when I shut people down with the politics talk.
So let's do it right now. Shut me down. I think that
Chris has a good point there.
Taylor's fan base is
Russ, I did sell the Chorus 2s, and I bought these MoFi 10s from Brent up in Seattle.
Okay. Hopefully they can revive the shop. Has a lot of potential. So, is it closed? Why? Who would revive the shop? Jim came to me. There's a record guy who's looking to get out of it and sell his store. Can someone explain to me the only reason you would buy a store is for the amount of records they have to sell? I can't understand why
you'd be a perfect store owner.
Why would you? I think if it has a good lease, you get that.
Okay, we're gonna do a little acting. Me and Harry are gonna do a little skit. Okay, I've opened a store. You come in as a customer and come up to me and ask me a question.
Have you got Stevie Wonders? I just called to say I love you.
Get the fuck out of my store.
Are you cash only?
Hey, do you hear that?
Yeah.
Do you hear that? It's Barnes and Noble calling you to come over. Get the fuck out of my store.
You're channeling Jack White out of High Fidelity. I think I'm not sure that's the best business model.
Record collector. If you watch my channel, Dr. Robert, it's the record collector.
No, the record collector is like this. Can I help you? I'm just kind of looking around, looking for anything specific. No, just kind of looking. Well, why don't you come back when you have a list? Thank you. He does that like all fucking day long. He thinks people should pay $10.
I wouldn't even go to that store.
Hey, we have a new policy. No one with beards and stupid hats. Get the fuck out of my store.
And Rob probably does have a lot of Dixieland.
No, but being serious, to the point of Jim, I said to him, why not I just open a store in a better location with better rent? Why not want to? I mean, Seriously, the only reason you would buy anything from a record store owner if they're deciding to get out of it is if they have a warehouse full of records. That's it. To me, it's go find a better location with better foot traffic and better rent. And if I was to open a record store, which I am not, it would really be a face to me being able to sell online, right? It'd be a storage place.
You know, there have been a number of record stores that have sold through Record Collector News, and in all of them, all those instances, it's exactly what you're talking about. They buy the records and they open up again in another location. I don't know. I mean, it's not my business.
Really,
but I've noticed that.
I really don't understand the value, because how long has the vinyl resurgence been on?
I saw it, Leland.
How long has the vinyl resurgence been going? Like 15 years, maybe more? 10?
2008.
And at least 10.
Okay.
It's 08.
So what value, unless you're like Amoeba or these stores that have some sort of name value, Moldy Toes is not helping me, right?
You know what, though? But
Well-
here's the thing. Moldy Toes, even though it's not helping you, it is a record store in South Orange County that's been there for probably 15, 20 years. They sell new and used, and they sell new and used equipment. So they have a lot of, you know, I don't know retail. It's not my business, but
Jim,
to me, the reason these guys are getting out of it is not because it's not working or not making money. It's because physically they can't fucking handle.
They're aging out.
I think aging out. Yeah. I think
Jim,
got
the thing about Moldy Toes is they're in a resort town where they're probably a good percentage of their sales come from people that are not from there. So
that's the same with Holy Cow and Pike Place Market. They're selling to tourists for the most part.
Are they?
Yeah, I mean, I think not many people I know that are serious record collectors up here say you got to go to Holy Cow Records. I think I've been there twice in 20 years, and I know the owners, or the one of them passed. But
I mean, I've been there a few times.
The guy,
but go ahead, Jim.
One of the owners,
Mike?
Holy Cow, I think. No, there was a guy that had a store just outside of Seattle, and I think he kind of hooked up with Holy Cow when he
was he an Asian fella?
No, he was the guy who his girlfriend wrote his name on his records, and then when he opened up a record store, all those fucking used records with his name on it.
This is not
that guy. I think is involved in Holy Cow as well.
Hold on, another guy just came into the store. Hold on, I have to deal with him. No, we do not have any bluegrass records here. Go somewhere else. Thank you.
To me, the key to a record store is lease, period.
I like bluegrass.
As someone who's been dealing with record store owners for 17 years, it's all about the lease.
Yep. You got to own the building if you're serious.
Well, wait, how is that different from any retail store?
Yeah, I think that's right.
That's a retail store issue. Listen, brick and mortar and because of pandemic, it's like a dying thing. For you to have
Vinyl Piper, yes. I'm sorry. Yes, Jeb. Jeb, do you know that story? Jeb's awesome. I love Jeb.
Well, so Moldy Toes has advertised in Record Collector News for a long time, right? I see their ads all the time. I mean,
yeah,
I like their ad. I mean, that's that guy that's got kind of the frightened face, and I mean, independent record stores. I mean, I love them. I go to them. I go to them all the time. So
I rarely even go to a store that's
but
there's no point in
I don't want
here's the number one thing about a record store that sells used records. They're only as good as the last collection they bought. So if I was to open a store and got a good collection, I immediately would be equal to any other record store. That's the truth.
That's why they call it.
Yeah, but you have to continually get.
I'm not debating how you run a record store. I'm just saying there's no value in buying someone's store unless they tell you I have a giant warehouse full of records. That's
Yeah.
what you're buying from me.
I'm not interested in buying somebody's store, but I mean, that's why they call it digging, not buying. It's the same as why they call it fishing, not catching. You never know what you're going to find.
Okay, obviously you're suffering from the effects of smoking that cigar. I'm just saying.
Suffering, no. Enjoying, yes.
I love that sky behind you there.
Yeah, this is people have been asking. So we're back in Germany. We're in Bad Dürkheim. That looks like water. That's not water. It's just we're up on a hillside, and we're moving out tomorrow. Our landlady is kind of kicking us out. I don't know. It's been a saga, but she's not kicking us out. But we're moving back to Heidelberg tomorrow. Our son's here. Our daughter's flying in Saturday. I don't know. It's all good, but that's not water.
Okay, can we discuss other optical illusions?
Was that the first time you've ever scuba dived?
No, I scuba dived hundreds of times, but my son had never scuba dived. So, and it's been a long time for me. So yeah, we had to dive together.
Here's a trivia question for Rob.
That's not a whack. That's not a.
Don't you have to take some sort of? Don't you have to take some sort of certification before you scuba dive?
I took all kinds of certifications back in the day, and
if your son, Dr. Robert, when the art of a conversation is understanding that I'm responding to something you said, not making it about you. You said your son had never scuba dived. In my understanding of scuba diving, I thought you had to have some sort of certification to do it.
Yeah, you would think, but when you're in resort places, they kind of cut corners, and obviously I don't want to put my son at risk. So we did a pool session together, and he kind of got the basics, and then we went. It was only about 20 feet, a shallow dive, very calm water. It was a perfect first dive, and I'm hoping that it kind of catches his interest and he gets his certification. So I don't have a dive partner right now, but I used to go all the time. I haven't gone very often now for years, but it is something I was very interested in when I was a young person. And
so, Rob, what does scuba stand for, Rob?
I don't know. Yeah, it can't be
self-contained underwater breathing apparatus.
That's it.
Wow.
No.
So there's a medical moment there that I don't think even Mazzy would object to, but the first underwater underwater anything was construction people working on bridges and dams underwater, and they were not using a scuba unit. They were fed air from the surface, and they didn't understand what the bends was about, which the bends is at pressure, your body absorbs all this nitrogen. And then if you come out too soon or too fast or after too much depth, your body
reacts.
Throws off the nitrogen and it hurts like hell. And then the worst part, if it happens, it can actually kill you. It can get into your bloodstream and go to your brain and kill you. So there were guys, that's how they understood the bends, was from union workers, probably not even union workers, that were working underwater, and they would go to the bar after their work day and they would say, Jesus, my legs hurt, and they'd have to bend over, and that's why it was the bends, because they'd have to bend over to make it feel better.
I think we're dumber from that explanation. Hey, there was something I wanted to...
That's on you. That's on you.
Okay, I want to talk about something. Here's a question, and when Jim comes back, I don't know where the hell he went. I came across a video this morning where a well-known person was having a conversation with another well-known person and said the amount of records they own. So the question for everyone is, and I'll post a link to this video clip. It's on TikTok. Not everyone has TikTok, but
I don't do TikTok.
Okay. So everyone's familiar with who
Don't do X
Questlove.
either.
Everyone's familiar with who Questlove is, right?
Mm-hmm.
He's
Yeah.
the drummer. He's I think, the creative controlling guy of the Roots, the band The Roots.
He's a huge vinyl guy.
Okay, and he's an Oscar winner and everything. He's he's a Renaissance man. So he was being interviewed. The amount of records this dude owns is crazy. I like hundreds of thousands of records. So in this little clip, he's being interviewed by Rainn Wilson. He said, well, he goes like, how do you get this stuff? He goes, the defunding of a lot of colleges, like they're getting rid of their music programs. So they're liquidating their vinyl collections. They call him up and say, we have 14,000 records. Do you want to, we're getting rid of them. Do you want them?
Wow.
He goes, I get that. Then he tells a story about people that services jukeboxes.
Oh, yeah.
Like they have warehouses full of these 45s, and they would go out and service things. And he would acquire a warehouse full of 45s. He goes, I do not need 40 copies of like Hungry Like the Wolf of Duran Duran.
The Love Unlimited Orchestra.
So
And all the picture sleeves have a hole through the middle.
Right. So what I'm saying is he has like hundreds of thousands of records as his collection.
Crazy.
What's the largest record collection you guys have ever heard of? Because this seems to me to be the biggest one I've ever heard of.
Well, I'll give an example, and I don't know the number.
Well, it's got to be a number, right? Come on.
Well, I think it's like 1 million records.
Who has 1 million records?
Well, and I don't know that I'd call it a collection is the only thing, but it's Craig Moore
Portland.
In Portland. Yeah. And everybody, for a long time, when I'd go to record stores around the country, if there was an old guy at the table and I talked to them about being from Portland, they'd say, oh, do you know Craig Moore? I mean, he started Records by Mail, which was one of the first online sales outfits, I think, alongside like Amazon for books. But he's only ever sold vinyl. I've been in his warehouse.
I've bought from him online numerous times.
It's amazing. It is amazing. You've bought from him, yeah. I mean, and they only sell online. He doesn't have a brick and mortar sales place. But so if you call it a collection, I don't know. But he's been pulling in collections since the 60s, I want to say.
Who are you talking about? I'm sorry.
Craig Moore.
Yeah.
Records by Mail.
He's
It's
one of
very
the OG.
But Dr. Robert, that's not his collection.
But he has good prices, and he's always right on with his.
Yeah, but okay, you can have millions of records. Is it good stuff?
Even though he's up in,
it's everything.
This sound weird, but even though he's up in Oregon, he is connected with everybody.
Everybody knows
with Rockaway. He's connected with. There's another dude here in LA that I forget. These are some of the like top 10 guys probably in the country.
Right.
In terms,
everybody knows him. Everybody knows him. I never met him. The first place I met him was down at the Austin Record Show when we were all down there, or several of us were down there, and he was at the show, and I bumped into him and talked to him, and then I went over to his store. I mean, it's incredible. So
he has a physical store.
Well, it's not brick and mortar. You don't go in to buy records. His storehouse or his storage warehouse. I mean, but
I've never met
the guy in Portland. I mean, what was the guy in Oregon who did all the really old pre-World War II blues?
Right. I know who you're talking about.
John Tefteller. I was at Tefteller's place.
You just made that name up.
I was at Tefteller's place in
or is it Jeff Tefteller? Is it John or Jeff?
Tefteller. I forget what city.
Southern Oregon.
Somewhere in the middle of the Willamette Valley.
Medford, maybe?
Grant.
Grants Pass.
Grants Pass. So he had a bunch of warehouses in Grants Pass. Totally. And I saw stacks of, blues pre-World War II 78s, just stacks of them.
Right.
In this warehouse he had.
I think he's got the record for selling the most expensive 78 ever.
He's a great guy. He's pretty much retired.
Or maybe paying the most
but
for one.
I've seen his warehouse. I've seen Record Surplus. I've seen the previous owner. I've seen his warehouse. He's connected with a couple of record stores, not just Record Surplus. This guy at one point showed me in his warehouse, he had 2 pallets of PAL, P-A-L VHS or whatever, and he didn't know what to do with them. And so Dollar Store said they would accept them for free, but he had to deliver them. I mean, that's what you have to do with some of this shit sometimes. But anyway, yeah, how about the guy in Brazil who's got like 30 million records?
I've seen him online.
Jim, tell the story about the guy who runs Atlantic or whatever.
Oh, yeah, that guy, Craig Kelman.
Right. He lives in Manhattan. Didn't he have to reinforce the floor in his apartment?
His building, his apartment is reinforced because of all the fucking.
I get a little worried when I hear a creaking noise here.
I know, man. But I'm out here. We're on a slab. But Craig Kelman, yeah, great guy. I once did a record show that just sucked. Nobody was there. It was too hot. And at 4 p.m, Craig Kelman pulled up and made everybody happy. So yeah.
There used to be a guy in Seattle that would come into the show at the very end, and he'd walk around to tables and say, "I'll buy everything. How much?" And a lot of people would say no, but I sold him a lot of 45s that way. He's come up, I just take them all, and he'd buy. I
don't want to bring them home.
Jim, didn't he walk into Atomic and just buy the whole wall?
He has. There have been a few people that have done that at Atomic. More often than not, people from Japan. They come in, boom, take half the wall.
Not so much anymore, though. Japan.
But no, Jim,
there was a time when.
Wasn't there a story you told me, or maybe Steve from Atomic told me the story, but I think you told me. There was a store or a place in Central California, and he was going to drive up there and look at the stuff, but he couldn't make it, so he just bought it sight unseen. Was that? Do you know that story?
I think that was that was a store way up there, in the middle of the San Joaquin Valley.
Yeah, this dude is crazy about records.
Yeah.
But to go in and buy, look, the wall at Atomic, I feel, is more like a badge of honor, because the prices on a lot of those records are high, very high. And I think they have it there.
They're not giving those records away. No.
Yeah, it's just there to go, wow, that's a lot of cool stuff. You know?
Right.
I bought a record off the wall there once. That's like on Record Store Day. They're very rarely they do 10% off everything in the store.
Before I met Rob and he started somehow stealing money from me, I used to buy off of the walls all the time.
Gosh darn it.
I'm
stealing money from Jim.
Elder abuse somehow. He's got my.
I mean, it doesn't seem improbable. I don't know.
I love how Dr. Robert feels he's insulting me.
No, I'm defending Jim. Nothing personal.
Yeah, I'll tell you right now, Jim needs no defense. He's perfectly okay with handling his own business.
Well, I get that. But...
Well,
hey, here's with dealing with Jim. I got an email from Jim, and it had no body to the email. It just said "fuck you." That it was the comment in the title.
It was a test. It was a test.
Thanks, Chris.
I think I might have sent you one like that too. No,
just a test.
Chris,
when you come, I meant it in a nice way. I meant it in a good way.
I have you blocked and all.
Oh, you have me blocked. Yeah. Well, I'm not. I don't know. It was recently, but I'm just saying. Do you want to see a few records or no?
Yes.
Your call.
All right. No, I'd like to feel better about my collection by seeing what you picked up.
There you go. Thank you. So I stopped in New York City on the way to Germany this last trip about 2 weeks ago.
New York City?
Yeah, I know, right? Well, my daughter lives there.
I thought you were just going to show the records and not tell us a long, boring story about them.
Well, both are true. I'm not going to tell you a long, boring story. It's going to be a fascinating human interest story. And I'm only going to show you a few records. So, yeah, we stopped there. And, everything that I used to go to is closed. Bleecker Bob's is closed. Bleecker Street Records gone. I went to a couple of record stores that, I'm not even going to come up with the names of them.
Bleecker Street even still there?
Bleecker Street, the actual street, yes, it still exists, but the places that used to sell records there, those two. But this one, I've got a couple that I think Rob will like. So this one, I got
already a big no for me based on that cover.
I love this cover. This is Puppets and Dizzy Fingers. Bernie Layton at the piano. I don't know. It's a funky jazz, not even really jazz. It's between jazz and R&B. It's just
Is it Dixieland?
I wouldn't call it Dixieland. It's funky piano.
You must have a lot of room for records.
That was only $2. That was $2, right? And that one had
a short sleeve suit doesn't matter. A short sleeve suit is a short sleeve suit.
Dr. Robert, I think you're confused.
No matter how much you pay for it.
I think Bleecker Street Bob was just a record store on Seinfeld. It's not real.
No, it was a real place. Bleecker Bob's was a real place.
They opened up in LA for a little while. Then they went out of business.
It was a real place. So I have a copy of this, a white label promo copy. This is a standard label. This was also only $2. And
I
this
have a reissue of that on a different label.
It doesn't look like that was $2.
Well, it was only $2. Why do you say it doesn't look like it was only $2?
There's sarcasm in my voice, Dr.
Yeah,
Robert.
okay. Well, that was a $2 record. And then here's another one I got in New York.
Is that a 12 inch?
This, yeah. Well, yes, it's a 12. No, this is actually an LP, and this was 1989. I pick up stuff 89, 90, and
Dr. Robert, I have a question.
That's a great record. I've already played it.
I love the record you showed. Kimbo is right, which he very rarely is correct. That seems like that record would have triggered customs to throw you out of the country.
Let me tell you,
the landlady won't let them stay there.
I have been taking. I've been taking
goddamn shit.
I have been taking.
Hey, Harry, when we hang out together, do you want to go see Here Comes the Casinos? It was a great little movie that came out in the 60s.
Okay.
Yeah, Bleecker Bob's been closed for 15 years.
See, this is what I put up with in order to have a few moments to just show a few records, and I appreciate it.
Dr. Robert, until I made you big, I thought you were wearing a robe, and I didn't want to question it.
No, this is a fucking. Are you kidding me? This is just a sweatshirt,
a hoodie.
That's a hoodie. It's a hoodie. I can't even get the hood up. At any rate,
it's an age thing.
Yeah, exactly. This is Toya. My wife didn't like the cover. I think that's Robert Fripp, her husband, hugging her, but we don't see his face.
You know what? I believe a lot of people share your wife's sentiments.
Well, I got to say, I bought this because she's Robert Fripp's wife. I'm not that fond of the.
She's like a Z level Yoko Ono.
Yeah, I'm not that fond of the actual music. I'll say it's a little bit.
So Dana's correct. You buy a record you don't know anything about because you like the woman who's on the cover, and then you carry it all around the world.
Well, yeah, I guess. I mean, it's not just. I mean, it's her. It's not just the cover. It's Toya is married to Robert Fripp, and I'm kind of, I think Robert Fripp has pretty good taste and pretty good.
Okay, Harry.
I'm interested.
Harry, I think I figured it out, and you tell me if I'm wrong. Dr. Robert really is an international spy, and he uses the records to carry secret information from one checkpoint to the other.
Let me just say no. But that's flattering actually. So
No,
here's
you're like the opposite of James Bond, by the way.
well, I'm definitely not a James Bond.
He's James Bond's Italian brother.
Hey, we got a situation.
Dr. Robert.
Here.
I'm
sorry.
gonna try to.
I got a situation here at our World headquarters.
Rubinos.
Okay, nutbags. I mean, if you.
Hey, I don't have a cigar.
God, there's
Harry,
my neighbors.
I can't keep up. I can't keep up. I'm trying. I can't keep up. So
well, you're on another continent.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, Edie Brickell. Okay.
So Edie Brickell, I had this on CD years ago. This is 1990. I found this one on Malta. I mean, and this is a U.S. pressing of all things. So why do I have to come to Malta to find a U.S. pressing of a record that I would love to have?
Oh, hold on. I expect you to die, Dr. Robert.
What? Oh, is that like a Dr. No thing or something?
Yes.
Hey, wait.
Can I interrupt for a minute?
Hold
Can I
on.
just interrupt?
Yes.
My neighbor's septic tank is currently being pumped. I can hear the machine pumping it. If I open my door, it's like being hit with a wall of stink.
Well, why don't you jump in?
Don't open your door.
So do you want my advice? You want my advice on septic tanks?
Jim, can you go over there right now?
My neighbor's septic tank, not mine.
Jim,
I get it.
Jim, can you go to your neighbors right now and ask them if they have room for all of Dr. Robert's records?
Now, this truly did happen.
My neighbors. Wait a minute, I'm being interrupted. What?
My neighbors had a
I'm not leaving.
Oh,
what?
Get your shitty records and get out.
Wait a minute. I got to stop. I'm being yelled at by my neighbor.
Well,
I don't know why. It's because I'm in Germany. I got to tell you.
Take those shitty records and go is what he's saying.
Well, I got two more. Germans are
quick.
not very tolerant. So this is a Bruce Springsteen record. This is 1990. Well, I know, but you can't find it on vinyl in the States. Here, this was the last one I wanted to show for Waxed. This is Tiny Grimes. Do you know this guy?
I've heard of Tiny Grimes, but
not personally.
He's a great guitar player. It's a jazz guitar record on United Artists, and he apparently played with Charlie Parker when Parker was still coming up. So it was all very good, but that's what I got. I'm going to have to deal with my neighbor who apparently doesn't like something about me.
Probably doesn't like the cigar.
Oh, he wants me to move my car, which I do need to move my car. So
do that.
Gotta go. He's in the right. I'm in the wrong. And at any rate, peace be with you, brothers.
Get in the right, Doc.
I'm working on it.
Maybe Doc can be like the henchman in a James Bond movie. Like when Bond's coming, he takes out a record and throws it. Yeah.
Fucking American tourists blocking the car with the car.
You know what?
If he's smart, he'll tell people he's from Canada.
Me observing Dr. Robert and his travels through the world makes me feel great that I don't like traveling around the world.
Yeah.
Shouldn't you be leaving now to get to the airport in time to pick up Mazzy?
No, I've already discussed with Mazzy that I will pick him up. He's going to get himself to his hotel because he can't check.
He
probably won't be able to check in, and I will get him because the stream takes precedent. He will land right as the stream ends. If I would go to try and get him, it's easier for him to just get himself because I'm going to drop him off at the airport tomorrow. There's going to be plenty of me chauffeuring him around. But
so where's he going?
I'm not going to disclose his location.
Is he going to his hotel? But never mind.
Never mind.
Harry, gonna stay in a hospital. Okay?
Can someone help me with Jim? Isn't that what I just said?
I didn't hear you say the word hotel.
I think you have cesspit juice in your brain.
It stinks, man. Not good. Not good.
But look, how is a cesspit pumped? Isn't it contained tubes? So smell
No, man. No, they open this fucking thing up. They put a hose down there. You've got to open pit. The machine that they're using to pump everything has been.
How much
this
of
is like
LA?
the 10th time they've done this morning.
How much of LA has cesspits?
Not that many, but all the cesspit pump drivers are wealthy. Like
Hey,
the guy that
do not answer Mazzy's question.
No,
He's
no, I
asked it
am.
like 3
Listen,
times.
Mazzy, you're going to eat bologna and enjoy it, okay? Your lunch meat.
Mazzy texted me, I'll take care of you, Rob. I can't believe Rob made you drive.
Take it to a Jack in the Box.
Wow, Rob dropped you like a hot
Jack
potato.
in the Box smash burger.
No.
I'm going to finish cleaning my house.
Mazzy, Jim has demanded that we all go back to Pinocchio.
No, I have a cess pit. My neighbors have a bigger,
Tar Pit Blues.
Now, my neighbors, though, something happened to them, and I read about it in the newspaper years before they became my neighbors. They actually parked a Carmen Ghia on top of their septic tank, and it crashed through into the septic tank. A Carmen Ghia in the septic tank. That happened.
That's pretty shitty.
It was in the Daily News, and I read it.
Listen, Michael, I can't keep going back to read your comment. Okay, is this your comment?
Please check out Winifred Atwell.
Who's Winifred Atwell?
I don't know, but do it as soon as you can.
Winifred is Jim's pig's name.
Yeah, I have a pig named Winifred.
All I'm saying is
smart. She is smart. Pigs are smart.
You can always tell where the septic tank is because the grass is the greenest there.
Well, I always say, show me a septic tank, and then I'll say that's where we meet with Jim.
Yeah.
Irma Bombeck. Anybody remember Irma Bombeck?
Oh yeah, I remember her.
Yeah.
Wasn't she from Phoenix?
I don't know.
She I, as a little kid, have remembrance of her on Good Morning America. She used to come on like every once in a while and do a little commentary thing.
New York Times has an easy salmon recipe. Just saying.
Okay, I have just received information from Mazzy. ETA touchdown of Mazzy in LA, 45 minutes. Okay, thank you, Michael. I will check her out.
There's going to be an ICE agent at the gate with a sign that says Norman Maslow.
How about if I make a sign? Here, I'm gonna make a sign and let's vote the sign I hold up when Mazzy lands. All right. I don't have a lot of signs, so I'm gonna use my famous post-it.
This is a side of Jim we rarely see.
Sorry, I just canceled the subscription that I didn't know I had. Sorry.
Well, I was going to make a bad joke, but it would have been pretty funny. All right.
Somebody laughed.
Anyway, never mind. We need a few more subscribers to Record Collector News. Can we get a couple?
All right. Here's the sign I'm going to hold up when Mazzy comes down the escalator.
It's too small.
No, I don't have. I'm not going to sit here and make 28 signs, but I'll do it on Post-its. All right, that's one.
It should say member of Rob's entourage.
Look at this cover, folks. Crazy. John Van Hammersveld.
How about this one? All right, here's one.
Does he though? Does he really?
I'm watching that show, the Monsters show about Gain, the The guy that
I've heard bad things about. Some people say they can't watch it. It's too
No, people said it was good.
It's really fucking creepy. My wife loves it though.
Hmm.
I think he's going to start having carnal relations with a dead person.
Is that a good one?
That's a good one. These are the signs that they're going to hold up for Maggie when he gets off the plane.
Oh, yeah.
All right, here's one. I think you'll like this one, Harry.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, I was actually thinking that, Angelo. By the way, the last check for appearing here, the last check bounced.
Who?
The last check that you paid me for appearing here, the check bounced.
Oh, wait a minute.
Hey, here's what I expect. You know all these videos.
Oh, you don't get paid?
I pay him.
I expect a video to appear on the internet, Massey's flight, where the whole plane starts applauding when he's pulled off the plane.
Oh, yeah. Enough of this guy. He's like, so you actually made him take a Uber all the way?
No, I didn't make him do anything.
No, he's taking the lift.
You know what, Jim?
There's a difference.
Let me ask you a question, Jim. Do you live in LA?
Yes, I do.
Do you own a car?
Yes, I do.
I didn't hear you volunteering to go pick up Mazzy.
I don't live in the same continental divide as he does. I'm on the other side of the San Andreas Fault. Not really.
Why didn't he just fly into Burbank?
Well, he was thinking about it, but they don't have
no air traffic controllers.
They don't have any air traffic controllers.
Plus, it's a lot more expensive. Yeah, LA has a subway. Right.
Listen, here's the deal. For
they
about
have Jersey Mike's too.
80% of Mazzy's visit to LA, I will be driving him around. Okay?
Is he really staying at that shithole on Sunset, that flop house?
Yes, he's staying at the flop house.
Sunset Grill. He's going to go there for lunch.
The Tropicana or the Tropical, what was it? Place where all the rockers lived.
Hey, the rumor that Mazzy, I'm doing this live stream. I'm not going to end it early. Listen, we talked about it.
Okay, can I say something, Mazzy? I took my car to the car wash yesterday. Just saying.
So did I. My
Are
car
you kidding?
clean. Yep.
I take mine 3 times a week. I pay once and I get unlimited car washes, so I go all the time.
No, I believe there's a value to having a dirty car. But I cleaned it yesterday.
Yeah, people don't want to park close to you.
Mazzy reached out to me and said, is it a good idea to stay at this hotel that rents rooms by the hour? And I said yes.
Yeah, he'll be staying in one of the broke down Winnebagos parked on San Fernando. Yeah. We do have buses, that's true. Staying a block from the Capitol Tower. Fantastic. I was
I have to do a few other things that I asked him. I said, do you mind waiting at the airport? But I have to do a few things. But again, I'm going to meet him at his hotel and pick him up to drive him wherever he's going to want to go.
Drive him around.
I'm also going to be driving Joey around too. I'm going to have like 2 bratty kids with me
in the car at the same time.
Yes.
Don't make me turn this car around.
Yeah.
Hey, just tell your neighbors to leave their septic tank open, if you know what I mean, Joe.
I will.
Can you put Steven's comment up there? That was like 30 minutes ago.
Refresh your browser. Refresh your browser.
Listen, in the 70s, I was a little kid, and I remember watching her on Good Morning America.
I know. It's just that it was kind of refresh your browser.
I'm gonna go after the stream's over. I'm gonna change my clothes and go charge up the car and go get Mazzy. That's what I'm gonna do. What are you gonna do?
I am wondering whether or not I have to clean my fucking office. If Mazzy's going to stop by, I need to vacuum and shit. Otherwise, fuck.
Wait.
Pardon my French.
Make up your mind. Are you going to vacuum or shit?
No, I would vacuum and shit. I didn't say or. I said and. Have you ever, anyone who have dogs or cats ever hit a turd with a vacuum cleaner?
No, and I've never had the Roomba do it either, but I've seen videos.
David Hartman. Oh no, there was a Hartman. What was his name? Dennis Hartman. He owned.
I remember. How many people remember
the record store in Ventura?
David Hartman, I believe, was an actor before he hosted Good Morning America.
Who was the gal that was named Hartman?
Does anyone remember that remake of Miracle on 34th Street with David Hartman and Sebastian Cabot?
No.
Well, I do.
Yeah, where's our lunch, Rob?
I don't know. Hey,
Mazzy's asking.
Is Vinyl Piper watching? Vinyl Piper, do you have any vital information for me?
That one restaurant we went to with Chris from Vinyl Piper, that was a good restaurant. I liked it. The Mexican place.
Oh, that was in Burbank. That was good.
Yeah, we sat on the sidewalk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Listen, here's the deal. Restaurant in LA is not our problem. There are plenty of good restaurants. My feeling is we should gravitate towards Burbank, not because of convenience for Jim, but we can go to Safari and Atomic, and we can find a really good restaurant to sit down and enjoy ourselves.
Yeah.
Maybe we should go to that Mexican restaurant, Jim. I don't know.
Which one was it?
It's on the...
It was Chris's idea, I think.
Yeah, it was on that main street or whatever. Hey, Vinyl Piper, do you want to meet us for lunch in Burbank? Let us know. Okay, Mark H. has a question.
Outfit change.
No. Listen, I'm not a big oversleeper. I usually wake up with enough time to reflect on my thoughts and then get ready for the stream. I slept late today, but late today was an hour before the stream.
I woke up at 7 o'clock. I just
boom. I'm gonna wear, if it gets cold, I will put on a track jacket or a hoodie. But right now the temperature's good. I wear a t-shirt. No 3-piece suits and a hat like Dexter Gordon.
That birria taco place was out of this world, but it's in a sketchy neighborhood.
Okay. We're not going to go for crack and tacos.
I mean, I think if we went with a big party, it would be a bummer.
Let me.
I don't take Mazzy to go see Sandy at the Record Collector.
Should we take him there?
We have a big event tonight.
I don't know. I don't know how big it is. How big do you think?
There's a door prize too tonight, I heard, for whoever stays through the entire side 4 of Yoko.
Hey man, she was
ahead
of her time.
Her in Atmos.
B-52s were copying her.
The B-52s are touring with Devo and Lena Lovitch right now.
My wife and my daughter are going to see him.
When?
At the Bowl, like in a week, next weekend or something. I don't know. Not really? This weekend. I think the one after. This weekend, my wife, my daughter, and our friend Laura are all driving up to San Francisco to visit my son Sawyer, whose middle name is Zappa, and I'm alone with the
This
dogs and
weekend?
the cats.
This weekend?
Yeah. So it's going to be
That
pathetic.
doesn't sound good when you say I'm alone with the dogs and the cats.
Yeah.
It's
going to be. There's going to be some. There's going to be some. What was the party? I'm having a party. You want to come? Yeah. There's going to be some fighting. That's okay. There's going to be some cussing. That's okay.
No, isn't the saying there's a party in Jim's mouth and everyone's
there might be some sex. Hey, that's okay. I don't care. Who else is going to be there? Oh, just you and me.
Chance, I honestly believe. Hold on, Chance. I honestly believe Jim's one of those never nudes guys.
Hey, I'm thinking of going to look at a record collection today. If anybody in the Seattle area wants to go with me, it's at Mazzy's house.
It's in Mazzy's garage.
We're on we're on a thread, all of us, and I wanted to make the joke. I forgot to make the joke. Let the heist commence. When he said he left.
I have to turn notifications off, otherwise my phone's going ding, ding, ding all day.
I got some early shit this morning. Mazzy at the airport.
Well, it's usually Dr. Robert with
like a day late.
It's in the middle of the night.
I'm responding a day late.
Even when Dr. Robert's in the proper time zone, I don't think he has what would you call it? He has social texting time. He's not on the same time frame we are.
Well, the problem is you get like 12 texts, and I want to respond to one that's 10 messages back. And then when you do, it looks like, what are you talking about?
Well, you have a non-Apple device. Typically, you can click on it and respond to that comment. Right?
Oh, okay. Well, maybe I can do that with Android. I don't know. I'll have to ask my my IT person.
Jim doesn't know balling because his wife keeps them in a container next to the bed. All right.
I'm not going to do any more publicity balling for you. Susie,
where should we be taking him? I think Atomic and Safari is good. Maybe go out to
Pasadena. Go by Bagatelle and just put some flowers out front.
God, you are. You know, I was just thinking how I miss the guy. I do. I miss him.
I mean, I would too. If if I lived there, I'd say, well, that's too bad.
How often did he call you?
Every other week, twice a month.
What's going on? What was a typical comment?
Just bullshit. Just bullshit about any record stores. He would sometimes have some gossip.
What's going to happen to all his records? Because didn't he have
that guy does have a warehouse?
Storage units full of them?
Huh?
Didn't he have storage units full of records?
Yeah. Yes, he did. Yes, he did. But I'm sure those deals are made. You know what I mean? These guys all know each other for 30 years. I mean, I don't know.
What's like a typical? Who's the number one culprit when someone passes away and they jump on the opportunity? They seize the opportunity.
Well, I don't want to say. You know, there's. I don't
Type
know.
it in the chat. What do you?
No, it's usually someone knows it. No one knows about.
Right? I don't have anywhere to keep records, Harry.
That's why they have storage units.
There was a guy I heard about, or I knew him, and he had every single Blue Note, every one, and he'd been offered $1 jillion for his collection. Never sold it. Passed away way too young. Someone got into his widow. He wasn't, it just happened. Someone got into his widow and just snagged all of his fucking records for nothing.
After they got into his widow?
That happened at I know another place that happened. The worst, the worst though is when I get calls from people. My brother-in-law passed away. He's got a warehouse full of records. We're spending $2,000 a month on this warehouse, and they want $10 a piece. They think there's 40,000 records. It's $400,000, and it's Time Life Library. I said to them, why don't you sell it back to the record stores that he bought it from? And they said, oh no, he got them all at yard sales. So
how often do people contact you, Jim, because of your magazine and say, I have records I want to sell?
How often?
Yeah.
Not as often as before the pandemic. I was getting calls from all over the country all the time. Something weird on the internet. But my favorite was from the South. This lady called me and she said that she had a milk carton full of records that she found. And she asked me, do they need to be in the cardboards? So I wanted to send Tefteller out there. It's probably some good shit.
You never know.
But do they need to be in the cardboards? That was a good one.
Do you smell the cesspit, Mazzy? That's the question. Mazzy said he can see your pig from the plane, but I'm wondering if you can smell the cesspit.
No, everything's not. I think everything's fine now. They stopped pumping about a half hour ago. But man,
I put these little Post-it notes on a lot of my albums for things that people should know should I pass away, And when you're looking at the record.
Me personally, I would tell my wife to talk to 3 different people that I know who would be very honest.
I left specific what's the word?
Prices?
Specific plans or whatever. I told her, do not talk to Rob.
Yeah. Don't talk to Mazzy.
All right. I actually have one of Harry's notes. Harry sent me a record and left his note, but I feel like this is the note on all his records. Okay?
Shut up, Rob.
All right. Here's the note that's on Jim's records.
There are more copies in a box.
No. All right. Sorry, this is taking so long. This is the note that's on all of Jim's records.
Oh, you just you froze. Okay. Yeah, it's my problem. Sometimes I even do realize, and I keep buying them. I go, I like this record, but it's not good. Those 2 records I picked up yesterday, though, those are new records to me. Fantastic.
Why did Captain Kirk pee on the outside of the USS Enterprise?
I give up.
He wanted to go where no man had gone before.
Okay. All right. High on the plane or high in the plane? Well, that was the George Carlin thing. You can get off and get on, or you can get on and get off. Remember, you used to be able to smoke on airplanes.
Hey, this is I'm sorry, but I'm revealing Mazzy's thing. This is what's on Mazzy's records.
Yeah. That whole whack-a-mole thing is bullshit.
It's all
he knows
set up.
Exactly where those records are.
Yeah.
It's not random.
He actually has a staff that pulls them out a little bit, and he just runs his finger along, and he feels it, and he can pull it out.
There's like a
whole staff that lives at the house with him.
The training that Mazzy goes through, it's like a montage from a movie to whack-a-mole to make it look like he's not.
He sets up. He's got radio. He's got a thing in his ear.
Hey, listen, you fool. We talked about this already at the beginning of the stream. I would appreciate if you support my channel. Watch the whole thing.
It's a con.
It is. All of Maz. Listen, all of this, I'm revealing this while he's in the air, so he can't do anything. All of Mazzy's videos are strictly scripted. They're no stream of consciousness.
Right. He's got a director off.
He uses
Yeah.
Chat
That's off.
GPT.
Yeah, it's all Chat GPT. Hey, the new XAI has AI porno. You can get a porno girlfriend. Just,
Dude, has anyone?
How do you know this?
Anyone on social media?
it was I think it was in the New York Times business section or something.
Anyone who's on social media, there are these guys who are using AI, and there's a string of Mr. Rogers videos that are hysterically funny. Like he's
Can you put a
interviewing.
link out?
Well, they're on TikTok. The ones I've seen are on TikTok. You don't have TikTok.
Yeah.
I've seen one of these little babies that are just born, and one's like, I got to get back in there. My parents are broke as
They're
shit.
moving.
Yeah.
It's eerie.
I think that was one of Angelo's kids.
They're moving towards famous people, and it's eerie how good these are with Mr. Rogers. He's like interviewing Tupac, and it's good.
What's the movie that they said there's a complete AI person in it?
So
Is it AI actress?
It's an actress, but there actually is an AI movie coming out next year. It's animated, and they say the AI has done 70% of the work. There are manual parts of how this
is there going to be a tariff on AI records if they're not done here?
Yeah, I'm not
AI. How long before we get an AI album?
Well, we have.
Where nobody exists.
Oh. Well, we have got. There are those. Okay.
I want there to be AI Rob.
Yes.
Okay, here we go.
What?
Chris from Record Talk. We are busted.
Yes, it was Dr. Robert. I don't mind admitting it. I typed in, here's what I did. I said, location in Europe, cigar. He must talk about snorkeling.
And then double
$2 records.
And
$2 records.
Have his neighbor interrupt him to leave the stream.
Because he parked his car blocking everything.
Hey, Rich, AI can't find this record. So there you go.
Anyway. So I think my friend Bob, excuse me,
Bob
was here looking at a big, giant fucking collection to buy.
Here?
Yeah. Yep.
Hey, how much room is in the next issue of Record Collector News? I think I might want to run an ad in it.
Oh, I have plenty of room for advertising. Price went up. Price just went up.
Is it always the same number of pages?
I can go up, but unfortunately, I can't. Normally, you go up 4 at a time, but because of the size of my paper, I have to go up 8 pages at a time. So it's kind of expensive to go up 8 pages.
Wow. You can't just add 1 page or 2 pages.
No. 1 page folds down to like 8 pages. Actually,
okay.
1 piece.
Yeah. I see what you're saying.
And my printer doesn't have a half press. They need a half press to do. So I'm at 40. I would have to go to 48. It's 20% bigger. And I used to be 48 all the time, but now I'm tight like a toiger. I get to put a couple of bucks in my fucking pocket. Thank you very much. So I could buy lunch and records. And it's a beautiful thing. But yeah, I need to find out. Really, we got hit with paper increase due to tariffs. All the paper comes from Canada. And they put
but that's just money that we're making. That's money. Tariff money is in our pocket.
Actually,
well, it's in.
Hold on. Actually, several people that like it when I do this. Let's stop with the politics stuff.
Yeah, Dan B, I can do that, but we do an entire newspaper for that. You get all 40 pages. It'll just say that over and over and over again.
Listen,
I would do that for
Dan B. Dan B is only asking because he likes to use the paper to do number 2.
Yeah, it is a little rough, Jim.
Could you, Jim?
And the ink does get all over your
Jim,
bottom.
how much more money would it be for the next issue to make it 2-ply?
2-ply? It's a lot. I can't do it. It costs too much. And the ink gets all over your hands and everything else.
Who's on the next cover?
The next cover is what's his name? Neil Norman. Neil Norman. You know, the Seeds. That label.
Oh yeah, Sky Sax.
All that stuff.
Hold on. I haven't given out wrenches in a while. I will give you a wrench if your next comment, you honestly tell us who you hate really a lot in the VC.
Now, Rob, are you aware that this is Brent, the guy that sold me my MoFis?
It is?
Yeah.
Now, is it true? The rumor true?
Why the fuck did he sell you those and not me? What the hell?
True? Is the rumor?
Thanks, Revelry.
Hey, they like it when I do this. Stop and let me talk. Is the rumor true that you put a device in the speaker to monitor all of Harry's interactions in that room? And is it true
what the blue light was?
Is it true that you have compromising video of Harry?
Go Mariners!
No, of Harry going to other live streams. I'll give you.
Yes, GMP Crescendo.
Brent, are you ever interested in coming up on screen? He's got a nice system.
All right,
very nice.
You hold on. I'm gonna give 3 people wrenches right now. You're wrenched. You're wrenched, and I can't believe I didn't make you wrenched, but you are wrenched. 3 people are wrenched. Okay. There you go. Wait, there's another person that's not wrenched. I'm going to wrench him. And you're wrenched. All right. Now, everyone, bow and thank me that I am the king of the live streams and I've wrenched you.
You know, I've been thinking about this, and we owe a big thank you to Rachel. Really, because Rachel's the one that brought a lot of us all together.
Absolutely.
Hey,
although I can't stand her politics and all that bullshit, but we owe her a big thank you for that.
We do. As much as I hate her politics, I wish her and Scuba.
Yeah, me too. But I can't listen to it. I've tried. Good. I've gone on and I've tried to listen.
All right, but even mentioning that is talking about politics. I would prefer we do not do that.
Okay.
Although I will say this:
you ever showed up on this stream?
In the chat. Generally, I share probably the same feelings as a lot of people politically. I just want this to be a place where we can enjoy what we have left in the world to enjoy. Okay?
While we can.
Shut up, Rob.
Hey,
no, I get emails and comments from people that say they love it when Jim tells Rob to shut up.
I never do that enough.
I get messages where they would say, I enjoy Harry, but could you have less talking from him?
Well, I turn my mic off when that happens.
I like to take a big bong hit just as the show is ending.
I think that's what you and Harry have.
Hey, it's 9 o'clock somewhere.
Do I need to clean my office?
It's not 9 o'clock yet. We have a few seconds. So please have a good weekend. And on Tuesday, we'll report back on how the next 2 days will pan out. I feel like someone's going to get stabbed.
Man, that's a crazy story, isn't it? He's gonna do prison time.
Who?
Oh, no,
Oh,
Sanchez.
that guy,
Mark Sanchez.
Garcia?
But look,
Sanchez?
anyone who follows sports in Southern California knows historically how much of a train wreck that dude is. From his entry into USC to his time there, I even think there's stories from high school to the time he was a pro. That dude is. There are several people I've come across on the vinyl community YouTube who have stumbled through this unsuccessfully. That's who Mark Sanchez is. That dude, he had so many comebacks. Like right now, he had a sort of successful being a commentator, and he
Right.
fucked that up. That dude,
There's some rumors going around that he might have been on more than alcohol.
no, I don't doubt it. He was like that
Yeah.
before. He is a fuck up of the highest.
Put that old man in the hospital.
Well, no, the old man put him in the hospital.
And
Well, the old man's in the hospital too, though.
Yeah, but the old man's in trouble too because technically he wasn't supposed to have any weapons or something. I don't know. But go
Anyways.
follow that if you want to follow that.
Okay, go Mariners. Game 5 Friday.
Actually, for all of us sakes as Americans, I want to say two things, and I know I don't want to be political. An American won the Nobel Prize for Science yesterday. He was a Palestinian American.
He was in the Oval Office, wasn't he? Isn't he the one that was with Trump?
No. He is not a supporter.
That guy, the guy that was with Trump, won one too.
Well, whatever I'm saying is, I don't think that would be happy. But here's let's all root for the Blue Jays. I want the Blue Jays to win the World Series.
No,
Dodgers.
Yes, because if the Blue Jays win the World Series, it will piss someone off big time.
Oh yeah, but I'd like to see Seattle and the Milwaukee Brewers because the Brewers used to be the Seattle Pilots.
None of my teams are in it. Blue Jays.
Okay.
Dodgers
all right,
together right
now.
now.
Everyone have a good time this weekend. We'll let you know what happens the next 2 days on Tuesday.
Thanks for hosting.
Bye.
Thanks, Rob.
Bye.
Bye.